Here's how we got a builder to go from $800,000 a year in revenue to $1.8 million a year in revenue over 18 months. Now, it sounds really hard, but it was actually super simple. And all we got this builder to do was invest $90,000. And how we split that $90,000 was 60% of that budget was literally coming down to more leads. So we found Google ad campaigns and leads that were like low competition, easy to bid for, and quite cheap. And then we also got him to invest in fast quantity surveying, so fast pricing. As we all know, in the building industry, speed is key to winning business. Getting a bathroom quote back, getting a kitchen quote back, getting an extension or a new build quote back, beating your competition and getting that in detail obviously costs money, but those are one of the key differentiators that will position you differently from your competition. So starting with number one, the leads. For Gus, we found out what kind of work he was doing. Now, this was a builder in Christchurch. We were bidding for a lot of bathrooms and kitchen renovations. So at that time, we looked up on keywords, we ranked on SEO, and we partnered with a marketing partner that could deliver unlimited leads. Now, I think at the peak, we were delivering 30 to 45 leads a fortnight. So that was giving us a huge playing field of business to play with. And then what we did on the other hand of that is we nailed out a really strict sales script process. So when new leads came in, we were just getting him to not have to drive to every single lead, but having a good pre-qualification phone call with those clients. Hey, are you ready to do this project now? What's your motivation behind this project? And more importantly, the best question here, what's your budget for this project? We kind of instantly knew that if clients would give us a budget on the phone, we could very quickly gauge whether they were a tire kicker or they were good to go. We knew that an extension was around about $5,000 to $6,500 a square meter. So if a client engaged and said, oh, we wanted to do a 30 to 40 square meter extension, we roughly knew what those costs were going to be. And we could ask them and say, hey, what's your budget for this project? Oh, we've only got $80,000. Hey, well, listen, on past experience, in order to do a project of this size, you're going to need anywhere between $150,000 and $200,000. So we very instantly knew that client was not qualified. So what we did with the pre-qualified clients, the ones that had a really good budget, we would say to them on email, hey, listen, send us all the information you've got on email. Then we can go ahead and do a ballpark pricing takeoff. So we would get some photos, get the address, get all the info for the job and say, hey, listen, if you want to go ahead with this job, it's going to be anywhere between $150,000 and $250,000. The next step at our business process is we charge a buyer's commitment fee. Now, the reason why we do that, we don't want to waste our time pricing for free. We don't want to give up all the consulting time that Gus would have to put in, the owner of the company, to go and see these clients, get and nail down a fixed price contract, all for them to say, oh, don't worry, it's outside our budget. As soon as we got a buyer's commitment fee, it didn't even matter what the value was. It's just we were getting a payment, or we were getting some sort of commitment from the client to the builder to say, cool, they're keen to go ahead. They like what his proposition at his company was. He was good on the phone and he had a good service. So that was the key thing around pricing tons of work. As you could imagine, if we were generating 60 leads a month, we had no issues of a shortage of potential business. Now, after we've been doing that for, up to 3 months, we got a very clear idea of what was the most common projects. And the most common projects that were coming in were mid-range bathroom renovations, anywhere between $22,000 and $35,000, and Gus's win rate was around about 4 or 5 out of 10. And then we knew our profit margin out of 4 or 5 out of 10 was anywhere between 20 and 35% GP. So if we were winning, say, 5 bathrooms a month at $30,000, that was 150, and we knew the GP profit margin off that was anywhere between 25 and 35%. Obviously, we don't want to talk about his net profit costs after we take away all that, but those were our numbers. And as we were bidding for all these small jobs, if we did those small jobs really well, we were getting one big job. So that was the marketing side. All we did with Gus is we stepped in and we really helped him with fast, detailed pricing. As you guys know, I come from a QS background, so I was spitting out these estimates for Gus in under 3 working days, which was annihilating his competition. So for a $90,000 investment, around about $60,000 on ads over 18 months, and around about $30,000 to $40,000 in QS fees, we had an abundance of business to choose from, and we also had speed to lead, and we had detailed pricing going back quicker than his competition. So for Gus, he always had clients on the back foot, and it was super simple to him to be professional, detailed pricing, and have clients on the back foot and look really, really efficient. So if you're a builder, tradie, contractor, whatever you're doing, and you're trying to get over that, say, $300,000, $400,000 a year revenue model, click the link below, book a call with us. We'll see if we can help you. Most of the time we can. It's usually simple stuff. So if you're a tradie, you're looking to grow your business, book a call below. We can jump on, we can see how we can help you, and we can get you involved in the system. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.